Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since I have uploaded a video, but honestly, my schedule is like so chaotic. I'm surprised that I'm even uploading right now, like recording right now. But I just wanted to come to you guys today, kind of just take a little break from makeup and hair, um, to speak about things that are kind of like swept underneath the carpet, like as you go on through life. One of those things being depression and like not really knowing how to deal with depression, or not really knowing who you could talk to or who you could trust going through issues that may cause depression. So I just kind of want to give you guys an insight on how I dealt with depression, and maybe like still dealing with depression, because there's times where in my life, like moments in my life where it's just kind of like a flashback of what caused my depression. So, well, first I want to just start off by saying that a lot of people look at depression and just kind of like brush it off as in like it's not a big deal. When in reality, guys, depression is like, it's just as realistic as any other illness. Like I I look down on that, like not in that way, but like a lot of people just brush it off like it's nothing or whatever. When depression is like it's just as serious as anything else. So I just want to kind of get in detail of what kind of caused my depression. Um, just not like recently, but I've been through so much just this year, like so much just this year, and as far as like me going through school, moving in and out of my mom's house and everything, depression kind of like consumed me. Like it was so intense and it was so fast. Like I didn't realize it was that bad until I had to go to therapy. And I felt like it may have been for me. It may have been easier for me if I felt like I had someone to talk to without me feeling like, oh, they're gonna call me crazy, or they're gonna, you know, they're gonna think I'm crazy, because it's depression, and people don't take that seriously when in like so many different aspects, depression is serious, you guys. So what I did to kind of I guess kind of like walk like be stronger through this depression, through this stage. So what I did was like there was days when I felt like I just wanted to give up. Like I'm not even gonna lie. There was days where I spent the entire day in my room with the blinds closed and the lights off, because the depression was so intense. And um, I got prescribed. Well, when I went to therapy, I had to get prescribed antidepressants, and that helped a lot. And I'm not saying that, oh, go and go get medication, or try to get something to deal with the pain as far as medication wise. If you do get medication, you guys, make sure that it's the proper medication. Don't just go and take this pill and take that pill just because you're hurting and it's not like visual. Like people can't, you know that you're sad on the inside, but people don't see that. They only see what's on the outside. Like if you smile, you go through your day, you smile, you cover up the pain, but don't don't take medications just off the wall because you're hurting on the inside. Make sure that it's a prescribed medication for the depression. So I got prescribed antidepressants, and I was on that medication for about 2 months, and it helped. It really did help. Like I had more energy. I like my visual aspect on things. I didn't feel like I just wanted to die. I didn't feel like I just wanted my life to be over. Like I felt better. I felt like going out and conquering the day, regardless of, this happened in my past. So The medication works. If you do have a supportive family that you can open up to, that works. But some people aren't as fortunate to have people who actually understand or people who actually support them. So I would say another thing that helped me with my depression is I had a journal, and I would write, every day in my journal. And I just look back on, like, as the months pass by, I just look back on how far I've come, or how stronger that I've gotten from the first day, or as when the depression started. So, and I'm not saying that I'm 100% better, or I don't deal with it anymore, because I do. I just I've gotten stronger. This year has just been so hard on me. It's been so tough with school, work, family issues, my personal life, like everything. So depression was a big eye opener for me, because I've always, as a child, in my childhood, I had a rough childhood. So I always felt that I dealt with depression, but not just as intense as it's been this year, for me to go and get a therapist, go and get prescriptions, and me to feel like I just didn't want to live anymore. Like, I just really want this to be like a wake up call for people who are dealing with depression, and you guys feel like there's nobody out there or whatever. Like, this will get so better. Like, if my present self, as of right now, if I could go back to my past self and just tell me that everything's gonna be okay, you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna move past this. Like, right now it may seem hard if you're going through something, but you will grow, you will learn from your mistakes, you will evolve, you will become a bigger and better person, I guess. But yeah, like, depression is as serious as any other illness. And I really hate that people just brush it off like it's no big deal. So those are just some things, or some tips on how I moved through and got stronger with my depression. Battling depression every day for those months that I was like just over it. Really, I was over life. I didn't want to do with any of my family. I didn't want to do with any of my friends or anything. So besides that depression, I also felt like, with it being so much just in this one year, I felt like I needed something to remind myself of how strong I was, or how much pressure I was under, and how I felt so bad, and I've come through and I've conquered that. I felt like it was time for me. Well, I'm not sure if you guys, I should have took a before and after picture, but I didn't. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that I had a star, tattoos of stars right here, but I got a tribal wolf, and I also got a little tribal pattern right here on this side of my hands. So wolves are like, actually, we get the wrong idea of wolves, because we as humans, we don't take the time to really figure them out. And wolves are like very strong creatures. They have to be strong enough to lead the pack. They have to be like smart enough to know what next move to make, and what's good for them, what's not good for them. So I felt like, as a spiritual animal, the wolf was the perfect thing to like symbolize and be symbolic to my issue of what I've gone to, and like how I've evolved and developed, adapt to the situation that I was put in, to be the person that I am now. So I felt like a tribal wolf was like the perfect thing. So I got a tribal wolf, and I just wanted something tribal, something a little cute, feminine, and I put a tribal sign here. But as far as that, you guys, I just really want you guys to, people who are out there dealing with depression, don't, like, it's gonna be okay. You will be fine. You will conquer this. You will get through it. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It's gonna take time, but you will be fine. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you, and happy Halloween.